Hey, this your girl Ashley, and this is a part 2 to Journey in My 20s. So we last left off by being 22, so let's jump into being 23. So when I turned 23, I ended up working 2 jobs, and yeah. Yeah, that was my low. Actually, also my low for being 23. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Tell me why 2 hours. 2 hours before I turned 24. Yeah. Somebody sideswiped my car. Low. Low is the low. 2 hours before my birthday. Wow. So I would also throw that in the low category. But working 2 jobs was definitely a low. I didn't have time to breathe, sleep, or eat. I was losing weight though. But my high for 23 was when I went to Houston, Texas. I visited my uncle, and that was such a great time. We just had to be there. You just had to be there. My uncle is a blast. He's so much fun to be around, and yeah, I just love that experience of going to Houston for the first time, and him showing us around was definitely a great time. And then also when I was 23, I got my apartment, my first apartment. Well, I'm still in my first apartment, but yeah, I got my first apartment ever. I was so proud of myself. In between, well, that was the reason why I was working the 2 jobs, to get my apartment. So yeah, I was so proud of myself. And of course I had to get a cosign, but and my dad co-signed for me. Much love. Thank him so much for co-signing my first apartment. Yeah, I love that I got my first apartment at 23 and got approved. Yeah, and it was like, this is the last spot, so you have to hurry up and get this apartment, baby. I filled in that application before I went to sleep. Okay, so going into being 24. Being 24, I moved into my first apartment. They ask me all the time, how is it to have my apartment? It's amazing, y'all. I recommend it. 10 out of 10, get you your own apartment. It's been amazing ever since I've got my own apartment. And yeah, that's my high. That was my high, but I'll talk about my other high later. But my lowest of the lowest for the 24, that 24 is like right below 21. It's like my worst year of my life. If you don't know, I got fired from being a receptionist at a law firm. And that was the second time being in my 20s of being flat out broke. It is not that broke to where you literally have no money to pay your bills. It was the broke where I was paying all my bills and I had no money for extracurricular, which I was blowing. Anyway. But yeah, I was broke for the second time and I was unemployed. And that was a really rough time of my life because people really don't talk about being unemployed as much as they do, because I'm telling you, baby, like, looking for jobs and being unemployed is something alone that people need to talk about. The struggle was so real. Like, I got fired in May, and then I ended up so fortunate, which is my high. I got another job in June, and but I'm telling you, that struggle was real. I was on Indeed so hard. 20 applications a day type of thing, and it took still that long to even get hired. So yeah, it's really real out here being unemployed, and we need to talk about being unemployed because that was ridiculous. So yeah, I got picked up for another job when I was 24. They treated me better than my first big girl job. So bigger and better things. And then when I was 24, I didn't stop, and then I got the job that I have now, working downtown. And so I was happy for that little switch up, that little change. So yeah, when I turned 25, the highest of being 25 is my new job that I got now. And then I published my first book at 25. That's probably like my greatest accomplishment of being in my 20s is my book. And I'm so excited. Like, I really did that. Like, I really did a whole book at 25 years old. I started the process, when I was 25. Yeah, I started the whole process when I was 25. I went to them when I was 24, but we started the process when I was 25, and I put out that book when I was 25. But that low, that low, that was the third time I went broke. It's always like I can pay my bills, but no extracurricular, girl. But it's a sore subject of 25 because I'm just 26. Like I literally just turned 26, so it's kind of a sore topic to talk about. Stuff I did when I was 25. So please excuse me. But yeah, at 26, I'm gonna claim it, y'all. I'm gonna manifest and I'm gonna say it. I think 26 is gonna be the second best year underneath 22. I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna claim it. It's been starting off great. We just at the beginning of 26, and I like it so far. I like it, and I'm still cleaning up the mess that I made from when I was 24 and when I was 25. But I feel like it's going to get better, and it will be better. But the point I am in my life right now, don't judge me, but I'm in a really, really confused era of my life. I don't know. I'm just confused, and I'm confused and I'm lost, but like not in a way that it's like going down a deep dark path, but it's like so many different opportunities. I just don't know which opportunity is the best for me or how to get to the opportunities that I want. Let's just say that. So it's not a bad year at all, and it's not starting off bad, but I'm just so confused. Being 26 is so confusing. But I wouldn't take it for granted for anything. And I'm blessed to be 26. And I'm claiming that it will be the second best year or even the best year of being in my 20s. Well, in the middle of my 20s. But yeah, that's all. That's the part 2 for being in my 20s.